Santa from Northpark.
And we're prepared.
I got the milk and cookies. Now, this isn't as grand as your seat at Northpark, but
Right.
Santa, thank you for coming in. I know with the elves and Miss Claus, everyone's so busy right now. So thanks for coming on the
It's
post.
a pleasure to be here with you, absolutely. And this seat is wonderful.
Okay, but you just said even your seat at Northpark just got an upgrade too.
We're getting an upgrade this year, I've been
Okay.
told. And it's not because the old one was bad, it was just starting to show its age, just like
Really?
Santa.
Just
Yes,
like
I mean,
Santa.
been there for many, many years.
I'm
Yeah.
curious. You start the day after Thanksgiving
We do.
seeing one-on-one kids at Northpark. How many kids on average do you see every year?
So if you do the math, we have about 4,000 visits that'll process through in the 27-day period. And like I said, if you do the math, that's probably 3, maybe 4 in each group, at least one child in that group,
Yeah.
accompanied by parents, and so easily 10,000.
10,000
Wow.
children?
Wow,
Still see.
Oh
that is
my goodness.
unbelievable.
At what point do you know, like how many kids in can you tell what is the the big gift item of the year?
Well, it varies, but some of the constants, Legos are always in there. Whatever the
Right.
new Lego set is, that's available. If there's a new doll or something like that, of course,
Yeah.
Barbie was very popular last year, and she will be again this year
Yeah.
as well.
How do you handle, you see a lot of kids who get maybe a little emotional. I have a toddler, I have a 2-year-old, and she's very curious about Santa. She likes Santa, but if we get too close, she starts crying, she's scared. So what's your advice maybe for some of those parents out there who have to deal with that?
Well, really, there's nothing they can do.
Okay, yeah.
The child will react as they will react, and the reality of Santa is very different than watching cartoons or watching movies.
Right.
And the parents sometimes are disappointed, and I hate that for their sake because that adds to it. Sometimes that anxiety can add to what the child is feeling.
Right.
We're there to help them experience some joy, but in the basic part, to take a good photo with them.
Yes,
And that varies as to what a good photo means. We
I
just
will-
try and capture a good time if we can, and sometimes it's not.
And sometimes
but
those are
that's
the
okay.
funniest,
I will say,
best pictures.
yes, so I felt that anxiety when I
Sure.
put my little guy on your lap and he started screaming. But those are my favorite photos now because
Hilarious.
it was that moment when they're so little and they're scared and that's when they're your babies.
Yes.
Now they're sitting on your laps. I have some photos of my kids with you the last 3
yeah.
years.
That's a
and
great
they're
picture.
Big and they're, it's a different world though. And I also say, like when I'm in line and I'm watching the families that are coming in to sit with you, I also really like the little ones, but I like the teens too, like the ones that are older and they're just making mom happy and going and
Yeah.
taking a picture with you again. You are a tradition for so many families.
Yes.
And that has to make you feel good. Not just you. They go to Northpark to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
It's a
that's gotta
pleasure.
feel good.
And I try and reinforce that, especially with the younger people, as they begin to feel that they're aging out. I said, if this is special for your mother or for your grandmother, it's a good thing to keep doing it. It really is. It makes my Mrs. Claus happy that her children still want to take a picture with Santa.
Good.
And days were that sometimes that they didn't appreciate that, right?
Do you get any unusual requests?
We do, of course. Animals are a big thing when they come
It's
in.
like, no, I gotta talk to
cars
Mom.
and very expensive things. But yes, if the children are asking for an animal, I will express to them that needs to be something that they discuss with their parents because they're going to have to do the work, not the parents, the child. I said, we may want to consider that. And if they ask for a horse or something like that, I said, I've tried to get the reindeer down the chimney and that doesn't work. It would be catastrophic if we brought a horse or an elephant or
Right.
a pony
An
or
elephant.
anything like that.
Oh my goodness.
How do you keep your spirits? I mean, child after child. I mean, 10,000 children, that is a lot. I mean, how do you got to be showing up for every single kid who comes through.
Well, and again, it's part of that giving joy
Right.
and recognizing that if you can pass that along, it's a good thing. We see the anxiety from the parents, and sometimes that's reflected as they think or they are disappointed that their child is behaving that way. And it's not that thing at all. Again, the reality of Santa is something that we all deal with in different ways. And one year it may be tears, and the next year it may be joy. I've had the same child that screamed, no, 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 and ran away, come back and run at me and throw their arms around me the next year.
That's got to
Yeah,
feel good.
Right, exactly.
How do you prep? Like, do you take extra vitamins before? Do they spray you down with sanitizer? I just think every time I'm there, I'm like, oh, this poor Santa.
Yeah.
I mean, he's dealing with runny noses and coughs and everyone's all over. Like, how do you make sure you stay healthy? Because this is a big, long stretch.
It is
you got
Just the
big
coming up.
beginning.
season. Eat regularly, walk as much as I can in preparation to build my stamina up. And just be prepared because
gotta keep the
gotta be
beard
close.
looking nice, too.
Absolutely.
Well, kids that are shy too. How do you handle that? Do you appreciate the mystery?
Absolutely, and try to meet them on whatever level you can establish. And the unfortunate truth with seeing so many is you're not able to spend a lot of quality time with them. And some of the ones that are most anxious, if you just gave them 10 minutes instead of 5, they would turn around.
Yeah.
And so the pressing schedule does kind of add to that. But you can sense with the child if they're truly afraid or if they're just shy and how to work through that.
Do you go on a holiday vacation after this? Come on, Santa. I can see you just sitting there with your like swimsuit, sitting on
Yep,
an island
yep.
somewhere.
Lay back. Hawaii is a favorite place to go.
I
Just
love
listen
that.
to the water.
Do you have a favorite memory or story you could share with us from over these years, one that stands out?
Well, the children that approach and that ask for unique things, they're always a favorite because sometimes they will be very heartfelt. I've had children just want the world to be kinder to them. And that's one thing that we talk about with the children all the time is if there's one thing you can be kind. And I express to them what would happen with their feelings if they're kind to someone else. And they say, well, I would feel better. And they would feel better. I said, exactly. So those are the things that we can control, not how people treat us, but how we treat them. And when we're kind, we feel better.
Ooh, I can toast to that. Toast some milk to that, I tell you.
Yes.
Santa, thank you for coming in. There's the ho, ho, ho. Not only do you do the one-on-ones, but you do storybook time as well. I know you do the breakfast with Santa. So there's a lot that goes on at Northpark. The trains are going on right now as well. So we're going to put a link with all the details. Northpark, definitely the place to be for the holidays. Santa, thank you.
My pleasure.
Are we on the good list this year? I hope so.
Now, I think so as memory serves,
You
but it's like
hesitated a little.
it's like
No.
I tell everyone when they ask that question, we do check the list twice.
Okay,
And
okay,
there's a
good.
reason for that.
Good, yeah.
Sometimes it's a last-minute decision.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And I
there's
lean
still
on
time. There's
I lean
still
on
time.
Mrs. Claus a lot. She's very, very understanding.
So we got to be good all the way up
Yes.
until the
Yes.
big night is what you're telling me. Goodness. All right. Thank you, Santa.
Absolutely,
Santa.
my pleasure.
Come